Elliott with the First Alert forecast. And John, great weekend, and now we're dealing with some big changes today.
Yeah, and you can call me the Red Mosquito, but yes, it was just fantastic. It was 78 on Saturday. I hope you savored every minute, and yes, it felt good, a little warm. But this is what Cindy's talking about. It's the heat and the humidity. So 90, when you do the math, is going to feel like about 95 this afternoon. So you want to make sure you're mindful of that. Watch out. And then enjoy it while you can, because if you like heat and humidity, it's a one-day special. By tomorrow morning, real feel numbers like 49, 50 in the Hudson Valley, and the humidity takes that delightful dip for Tuesday and Wednesday.
All right, it's wild because a lot of times I'll look back and say, oh my gosh, it's been so hot. And all that. But when you look at the record, it really hasn't been that warm this month.
I got to tell you, August has been kind of wild. We have not had any 90-degree days in August so far. So if we hit one today, it'll be our first. And guess what, kids? If we don't hit it today, we may not see a 90-degree day in August, because the trend calls for cooler numbers. But this is what Cindy's probably recollecting. Last year was, August last year was brutal. And when you make brutal 3 syllables, you know it's bad. So far this year, we've only had 8.
All right, it is Internet Self-Care Day, so what does that mean?
How did you know that, Cindy?
No, you do. It's brutal.
So Internet self-care is about using the Internet to take care of yourself. So, and I'm all for that. I think self-care is so important. Yeah. It's also Senior Citizen Day, so we need to take care of each other. I want to show you outside right now. Getting a lot of complaints in the weather office because one of our directors wants a perfect pool day. She wants sun, and she wants, well, there are going to be some clouds, but air quality suffers. Take care of yourself. Speaking of taking care of yourself, pollen is way up there. Make sure that you're ready for that. That's really been rough, the pollen count, and it's weed and grass, and mold is still high. You know what? Here's a great way to take care of yourself. Go to the beach. Watch the sky. It's good to see an interruption shower, but the rip current risk is low. You know what? Take a dip anyway. It's going to feel great. If you hear that rumble, get out of the pool, then get right back in. And you know what? Here's a great way to have fun and maybe connect with a senior or a kid. It's the final movie night at Bryant Park. It's Paramount Plus is the big sponsor this year. Of course, we like Paramount Plus. And it's the 30th anniversary, so take care of yourself and enjoy this summer Monday.
Okay, John, you got to explain. So what are we supposed to do on Internet Self-Care Day?
So look it up. The history of self-care is wild. It's a very interesting history. It actually deals with the Black Panther movement. What? You've got to connect those dots. And then Self-Care Day is, I think it's earlier in the year, but Internet Self-Care, use the Internet to wisely decide ways you can take care of yourself. Remember last week we were talking about yoga toes?
Yes.
They saved my life this weekend, because I was exploring a river, and the fact that my feet are they're like, spread
out,
like a Geico.
Frog.
Yeah. So I was able to enjoy it. So take care of yourself.
Okay. Thank you, John.